Who said that you can't start investing in shares and build generational wealth starting with little money? Today, I'm here to break that myth down and just to let you know that with just 1,500 or less, you can get started investing in shares today. All you need is the discipline to start and the commitment to remain consistent, and time will prove you right. So here is a list of the top 10 companies trading in the NSE that you can start investing in with 1,500 or even less. Just to give you a brief summary, in order to invest in shares, you will first need a broker who will help you in buying the shares. In Kenya, you can start buying online through apps like Dosika and AIB Digitrader. I will leave a link to this broker in the description below to help you get started. The next thing that you need is a CDS account, which you can open online, by the way, and opening this account is completely free. Thirdly, you are supposed to buy at least 100 shares per purchase, and the subsequent ones are also in the hundreds. With this, I mean you can buy 100 shares, 200 shares, 300, and so on. Although there are some arrangements that you can buy in fractions of these, and by this I mean that you can buy something odd like 50 shares, 175 shares, but this depends on the broker again, and usually it is an arrangement that the broker puts in place. Please note that you will also be paying a small fee when buying shares, and this usually covers the broker commissions and the broker fees. Finally, you need to choose the preferred or your most preferred company that you are going to invest in. My recommendation is that consider dividend earning companies when you're choosing a company. Ensure that you consider its past performance, but most importantly, look at the future of the company. For example, if you see a company expanding or planning to open more outlets, branches, it means that they are gearing towards growth, which means good for you. There are many hints, by the way, that will help you in making this consideration. And you see some brokers like AIB Axis, they offer advice and they send you information that will help you make these decisions. So back to our top 10 lists. Which company can you start investing in with 1,500 or less today? The share price that I'm using is at the time of publishing this video. So Umeme is one of the best dividend stocks on the NSE. It has a good history of dividend payment and is in the energy sector, just as the name suggests, by the way. And the share price at the moment is 13.95. And therefore, to buy your first 100 shares, you will need about 13.95. Last year, Umeme paid 2.2 shillings per share. Safaricom is in number 2. This is one of the most sought after companies considering its largest growth and dominance in the telco industry. Currently, the company's share is selling at a huge bargain, down from the heights that they went to of 40 plus per share, and now it's trading at about 13.70. Their dividend was 0.62 per share. This means that 1,500 bob can buy you your first 100 shares. NSE is at number 3, and it's also another option that you can consider investing in. Its current price is 5.7 and it paid a dividend of 0.2 per share. This means that with 1,500 you can buy over 200 shares. Kenya Re is also a consistent dividend stock. Currently, it is trading at 1.8 and they paid a 0.2 dividend. And this company, 1,500, will buy you over 800 shares. KenGen is also a good consideration. It is currently trading at 2.3 and their dividend was 0.3 per share. This means that with 1,500, you can actually get your first 600 plus shares in KenGen. Total Energies is also a consistent dividend stock and a good one to consider. Their current price per share is 15.85 and they paid a dividend of 1.31 per share. That is very good. This means that with a few extra shillings, your 1,500 will get you your first 100 shares. Cooperative Bank is also a good consideration, currently trading at 11.55 per share. This company paid their investors a dividend of 1.5 per share. With 1,500, you can get your first 100 shares. At number 7 is Absa, previously known as Barclays, which is also a very good consideration to buy shares and start with. And its share price, it's at 11.40 at the moment. And with 1,500, you will get your 100 shares and you will have some change. They pay their dividend of 1.15 per share, which is very impressive. Next is Carb Acid, which is currently trading at 16.5 per share. This will require that you add a few more shillings to buy your first 100 shares, but considering the impressive dividend of 1.7 per share, they made it to the list of the dividend stocks that you can get started with. NCIC makes it to the top 10 list representing other insurance companies. They are currently trading at 2.2 per share, meaning that you can get over 600 shares from your 1500 starting today. They paid a dividend of 0.13 per share, which is also not bad. And finally, Centum closes our top 10 list trading at 8.50, which means that with 1500, you can get 200 shares to start with. They paid a dividend of 0.6 per share. They have very good growth projection and are quite steady, by the way, in standing. Although these are the top 10 affordable shares that earn dividends this year, there are several other options that did not pay dividends, but which you can start investing in with as low as 1500 or even less. And these are the likes of Housing Africa, Britam, East African Cables, HFCK, Kenya Power, Samia Group, among many others. Some years might pass by without dividends, but that does not mean that you run. Remember, investing is not a sprint, it is a marathon. So do your proper research and be sure to check out this video here, where you will learn how to start small and grow your generational wealth. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.